Hi children, how are you? I hope you are all fine and safe at home. This is Aruna, your maths teacher from Bharadasana Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Today we are going to see 6th standard maths, second chapter, whole numbers. So what is whole number? Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are called whole numbers. So in this whole numbers we have seen two properties, closure property and commutative property, and it satisfies addition and multiplication. Closure property satisfies for addition and multiplication in whole numbers, and commutative property also satisfies for addition and multiplication in whole numbers. Next we are going to see associative property. So what is associative property? See, in associative property also we are going to learn about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. First we will see what is addition in associative property. See, here in addition a plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. So this is the condition, and we are going to verify whether LHS is equal to RHS or not. If both LHS and RHS are equal, then addition satisfies associative property in whole numbers. Right? Let me consider this a, b, c, some value like a equal to 3 and b equal to 4. And c equal to 2. Just substitute these values in this addition for associative property. See, a value is 3 plus b value is 4 plus c value is 2 equal to, here again a plus b plus c. So a value is 3 plus b value is 4 plus c is 2. First we need to solve the number which is in the bracket. So 3 plus 4. What is 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 2 equal to 3 plus, here in the bracket 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. So now what will be the answer? 7 plus 2 and 3 plus 6. 7 plus 2 is 9 equal to 3 plus 6 also 9. So here both are equal, 9 equal to 9. So therefore addition satisfies associative property in whole numbers. So next we are going to see subtraction. Here a minus b minus c equal to a minus b minus c. Whether it will be equal or not equal, we are going to verify now. So a minus b in the sense 3 minus b is 4 minus c is 2 is equal to, here a minus b minus c. Here the condition will not be equal. Just substitute the values first and we will verify this. B minus c is 4 minus 2. See, 3 minus 4. Can you subtract 3 minus 4? 3 is smaller than 4 na? So you can't subtract this and we can't find the answer. Here 3 minus 4. See, 4 minus 2 is 2, and here this will be 1. So which will be not equal. So in subtraction, associative property not satisfies in whole number. So addition will satisfy and subtraction is not satisfied for associative property in whole number. Next we are going to see multiplication and division in associative property. See, in multiplication the condition is a into b into c equal to a into b into c. First we will consider some value for this a, b and c. See, a equal to 5, b equal to 3 and c equal to 2. Just substitute these values in this multiplication. So a into b in the sense 5 into 3. 5 into 3 into c value is 2 is equal to again 5 into 3 into 2. First we need to solve the number which is in the bracket, right? 5 into 3. What is 5 3s are? 5 3s are yes, very good. 5 3s are 15 into 2 equal to 5 into yes. Anjana, what is the answer for 3 2s are? 3 2s are yes, very good. 3 2s are 6. Now 15 2s are yes, 15 2s are, what is 15 2s are? 15 2s are 30 is equal to, And tell me 5 6 are, Darshini, what is 5 6 are? Yes, 5 6 are 30. So here LHS is equal to RHS. So when both are equal, multiplication satisfies associative property in whole numbers. And we will see division now. See, A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. So if you substitute the values also, LHS and RHS will not be equal. Let me see now. 5 divided by 3 divided by 2 is equal to 5 divided by 3 divided by 2. See, can you divide 5 divided by 3? So you can't get 5 in 3 table. So if you divide, you will get a decimal value. And here 3 divided by 2, is it possible? So here also you will get a decimal value. Both will not be as a whole number, right? So LHS and RHS are not equal. Therefore division is not associative in whole numbers. So in associative property also, addition and multiplication satisfies the property. Subtraction and division not satisfies associative property in whole numbers. Is it clear? So we have seen closure, commutative property and associative property. All these three properties satisfies only addition and multiplication. Right. Next we are going to see additive identity. What is additive identity? Identity is nothing but in respect to addition, additive identity is 0. See, 0 is the identity for addition, and because by adding 0 to any number, whenever you add any number with 0, what will be the answer? See, for example, 9 plus 0. What will be the answer? 9 plus 0 is 9. Right? So whenever you are going to take a number and add by 0, we will get the same answer, right? So that's why 0 is the identity for addition. So that is the definition. 0 is the identity for addition, because by adding 0 to any number, the number does not change. So whatever number it may be, if you add to 0, it will give the same answer. That's why 0 is called the additive identity. Is it clear? For example, see, 3548 plus 0 gives the same number 3548. Is it clear what is additive identity? With respect to addition, whenever you add 0 with any number, it gives the same number. The number does not change. That's why 0 is the additive identity. Next we are going to see multiplicative identity. See, multiplicative identity is nothing but the identity with respect to multiplication. Whenever you multiply a number with 1, we will get the same number, right? Any other number, if you multiply, the value will change. For example, if you take a number like 15 into 1, what will be the answer? I will get the same number, 15. So here 1 is the identity. Is it clear? Except 1, if you take any other number, we will get some other answers. The value will change, right? So we need to get the same number. That's why 1 is the identity for multiplication, because when we multiply any whole number, whatever the number it may be, any whole number you can take. If you multiply any whole number by 1, the number does not change. That's why 1 is the identity for multiplication. Is it clear? See the example. 1 into 98 is 98. 98 into 1 also what? 98 into 1 also, it will give the same answer. 98 ones are 98. So 1 is the identity here with respect to multiplication. Is it clear? Additive identity is 0. Multiplicative identity is 1. Okay. So using these properties, you can answer for this. Which property is shown by the following? So far we have seen closure property, commutative property, associative property, and additive identity and multiplicative identity. So in this 5, we are going to answer for the following questions. See, 20 minus 8 minus 4 is not equal to 20 minus 8 minus 4. Here first what operation is given? Whether addition, subtraction, multiplication or division? Yes? Priyadarshini, you can answer what operation is given here? Subtraction. Very good. And whenever three values is given, that is A, B, C, which is associative property, just remind it, only two values is given, A and B, and which is belongs to whole number is closure property. And two values A plus B equal to B plus A, left hand side and right hand side is given with two values is commutative property. Whenever we are going to take three values, which is associative property. Here the operation is subtraction, and which is associative property, whether it satisfies or not. Subtraction will not satisfy, right? We have seen that only addition and multiplication will satisfy all the three properties, closure property, commutative property and associative property. Here subtraction is not associative in whole numbers. So have you understood what is the property given here, right? See the next property. What operation is given in this? 100 divided by 20 is not equal to 20 divided by 100. Division. And here A divided B is not equal to B divided by A. So what property is here? Commutative property. And which is given there not equal. So it doesn't satisfy also, right? So division is not, what property is this? This is commutative property. So division is not commutative in whole numbers. Is it clear? Right. The next is 35 plus 43 equal to 43 plus 35. So here what the operation is given? Addition. And what property is this? Closure or commutative? Here A plus B equal to B plus A, which is commutative. So whether it satisfies or not, addition and multiplication satisfies all the three properties. So addition is commutative in whole numbers. Is it clear? So addition is commutative in whole numbers. The next two more questions are there. See 8 plus 0 equal to 8. So what will be the property here? See the number 8 and when add with 0 we are getting the same number. So what property I told you? This is the identity with respect to addition. Yes. So what is the property here? So 0 is the additive identity. So 8 plus 0 equal to 8, which is additive identity in, yes, very good. Additive identity in whole numbers. And last one more question is 3 into 1 equal to 3. That is 1 is the identity with respect to multiplication, because when you multiply by 1 we are getting the same number. So what property is this? Yes, very good. Multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity. So multiplicative identity in what? In whole numbers. So far we have seen the properties. You are clear about this properties, I think so. So in this session we have seen about the properties of closure property, commutative property and associative property, and what is additive identity and multiplicative identity also you have learned. So using this you can identify the properties also, right? So that is in description box we have given the study material as well as question bank and self-assessment question paper. Make use of that and you can Copy the subject notes and write the test and send to our WhatsApp number, children. Thank you.